Headlines for this week include No-Bacco comes back, Creative Imperatives Week, and the Vagina Monologues come to campus. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next.
Hello, and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Molly Prescott.
And I'm Sean Mason. The UWL Health and Wellness Committee's No-Bacco proposal is getting a reboot this upcoming school year. The proposal is a sweeping plan to prohibit the use of all tobacco products inside campus grounds. According to the proposal, the purposes of this policy are to reduce harm from secondhand smoke, provide an environment that encourages persons to be tobacco-free, establish a campus culture of wellness and environmental responsibility, and promote a tobacco-free future. No-Bacco was overwhelmingly approved by the student body last spring, while faculty voted against it. If you are looking to voice your opinion about No-Bacco, you can head to Protocol Cartwright Center on Monday, April 14th, where 2 open forum sessions will take place at 4 and 6 in the evening.
To parallel the weather, the School of Arts and Communication is heating up by bringing its Creative Imperatives program to campus and the community. The free program will run from this Sunday, April 13th, to Wednesday, April 16th. It will feature many events from the art, theater, music, and communication studies departments. Everything from concerts to workshops, exhibits to studio tours will be available for the general public. Dr. Julia Johnson, Assistant Dean of the College of Liberal Studies, said, "It's an effort to bring university and local communities into conversation with talented students, staff, and faculty. For more information and a complete schedule of events, visit the Creative Imperative website or contact the College of Liberal Studies." Now here's Bree Levine to tell about what's going on around campus this weekend.
Thanks, Molly. Learn all about inequality in the U.S. at UW La Crosse's showing of Inequality for All. Inequality for All, an award-winning documentary, follows former U.S. Labor Secretary Robert Reich, and it shows how income inequality has shaped the country's economy and democracy. The documentary will have 2 showings at 6 and 9 in the evening tomorrow, Friday, April 11th in 1400 Centennial Hall. UWL economics professor T.J. Brooks will lead a discussion following the 6 o'clock showing. The Inequality for All showings are free and part of Money Smart Week, sponsored by UWL's Financial Literacy Program, It Makes Sense, and the Campus Activities Board. On Saturday, celebrate the struggles, humor, and reality that come along with being a woman. The Vagina Monologues was written by Eve Ensler, a women's rights activist, who interviewed over 200 women and wrote a set of monologues based on their stories. UWL will perform the Vagina Monologues on Saturday, April 12th at 4 and 7 in the evening in Valhalla in the Cartwright Center. Doors open 30 minutes before showtimes. There will be live music from local artist Irene Keenan Jr. Tickets are $5 for students and are on sale now. 90% of the profits will benefit the New Horizons Shelter and Outreach Program, along with UWL's Self-Sufficiency Program. Tickets are available at the Cartwright Center Information Desk or by calling 608-785-8877. Now back to you, Molly.
Thanks, Bree. Money can be an issue for many college students. This weekend, the Financial Aid Office held Money Smart Week to inform the community as well as campus about financial literacy.
And it's basically everything that you need to know to manage your finances for life.
A participant favored on Wednesday night was the Money Machine.
This is the Money Machine, and it's kind of more just a fun game from It Makes Sense, but we typically ask a financial literacy question, and the students have a chance to go in the Money Machine and basically just catch pretend money, It Makes Sense dollars, and coupons for anything from a free game of bowling to a free slice of pizza from local businesses.
We asked students why they wanted to be involved in the program and what they were hoping to take away from this experience.
I love the program just because it's a great way to both educate students and have a good time learning, but also improving themselves for their future.
So what I'm hoping to take away from it is not only just helping the people get their footing on retirement accounts and paying for college, but also learning about stuff myself, increasing my financial knowledge.
For WMCM TV, this has been Luke Parise, Emily Peck, and Jenna Moran.
For more information on financial literacy, you can visit the Financial Aid Office at 215 Graff Main Hall. As part of the Creative Imperatives Festival, the Public Speaking Center will run a workshop entitled Improving Your Public Speaking Skills and Reducing Speaking Anxiety. Stop in for 20 to 30 minutes to participate in various small group activities aimed at developing speech content, incorporating creative and vivid language, and using one's hands, voice, and face to deliver messages effectively. Attendees will also learn a variety of techniques for reducing public speaking anxiety. Hosted by student peer consultants from the Public Speaking Center, this workshop is designed for anyone who wants to improve their public speaking skills. The workshop will take place this Monday, April 14th from 1 to 3 in the evening in room 337, Cartwright Center. The Cooley Region Humane Society has many pets in need of loving homes. Here's some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Make a toast with 9-week-old Chardonnay. Watch out though, even though this kitten's classy, she's a tad bit sassy. Meet Finley, a fine pit bull mix of 10 months, who loves his chew toys and is always on the run. Lose your marbles? Well, meet Marble. This cat of 10 months will bring back your senses in no time. Meet Davy, an ecstatic Chihuahua mix of only 3 years. He loves to play, and he'll keep you going all day long.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. This Saturday, April 12th, the theater department will be putting on its annual children's show from 11 a.m. to noon, with a second showing from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Frederick Theater, located on the bottom floor of Thomas Morris Hall. This year's production is The Great Alphabet Adventure by Julia Flood, and tells the tale of a young boy who is sure he will die of boredom when the power goes out, with only a book left for entertainment. However, the book is mysteriously missing letters, and soon he goes out on a wild adventure to find them. Feel like a kid again and join in the fun. Tickets are on sale now at the Center for the Arts' box office. Tickets cost $8 for adults and $5 for UWL students and children. Get them fast because seating is limited.
UWL's 49th Annual International Banquet will bring the talents of a variety of international and study abroad students, faculty, and staff together. It will take place tomorrow, April 11th, from 6:30 until 9 in the evening in Valhalla Cartwright Center. The banquet is poised to offer an evening filled with ethnic foods and a myriad of performances involving cultural music, dancing, and singing. Doors open at 5:30 in the evening. Tickets are $20 for students with a valid ID, and general admission is $25. To purchase tickets, call the Cartwright Center ticket office at 785-8898. This week we sent out the WMCM crew to find out more about the community health fair held at Viterbo University. Let's take a look.
Last Tuesday, April 8th, the 9th Annual Community Health Fair took place at Viterbo University. The event included many opportunities for the public, including a blood drive, free health screening, interactive displays, health and safety information, and free giveaways.
I'm the Director of Health Services here, and I coordinate the health fair. But we have sponsors, including our student government and the La Crosse County Prevention Network, that have provided financial sponsorship so that we can put this on.
There were many vendors at the event, including Options Clinic, Gunderson Lutheran, Cooley Region Humane Society, the Boys and Girls Club, and many more.
We have all kinds of contemporary medicine. We have Gunderson Lutheran, we have Mayo System, we have lots of different alternative types of medicine, we have safety resources.
The Blood Center of Wisconsin held a very important blood drive this year for the La Crosse area.
They've had kind of a tough winter, so they're trying to get their numbers up because they provide blood locally here in La Crosse, so it's important that people come out and give.
There weren't just vendors at this event. Performances also took place by the Apple Annies and the Viterbo dance team. The health fair had a great turnout this year, but are hoping for another great fair next year. This has been Scout, Kelly, and Sam for WMCM.
For more information, visit www.viterbo.edu. With the semester coming to an end, it's time to empty your Wings shopping carts and enroll in classes for the fall semester. Don't miss out on that class you had your heart set on. Log on to your Wings account and see when your registration date and time is. Registration starts this Monday, April 14th at 7 a.m. The Records and Registration Office would like to remind everyone of some helpful tips before registering. Make sure you have no holds, pay any outstanding balances, utilize the schedule planner, and meet with your advisor if you haven't done so already. If you have any questions, visit the Office of Records and Registration located in 117 Graff Main Hall. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment they call Campus Insight. This weekend, they ask students what the most enjoyable thing about living in La Crosse is.
I would definitely say the outdoor activities to do between the bluffs and being down here by the river.
And my favorite thing about living in La Crosse is the music scene in La Crosse and the warehouse.
I would probably say all the different areas to go downtown, the food, and just the atmosphere of all the people around this area.
And my favorite thing about La Crosse is the downtown area.
Probably the Riverside Park. It's a great place to kind of hang out. Some people play music and we play music down here, and just looking at the river, sunshine, and it's just a great place to chillax.
Favorite part about La Crosse is all the awesome skate spots.
Studying by the river, which is what I'm doing right now. I like it. It's peaceful down here and relaxing.
This has been Kate Vega and Ashley Conkle for KQEG News.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for your chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now, here's Alex Riley with a review of the movie The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug.
We have getting themselves out of the frying pan and continuing on their journey to reclaim the Lonely Mountain from the dragon Smaug. This is the second installment of the theater's trilogy, and it does not disappoint. Before I give too much away, or for those of you that haven't seen it, of course, let's take a look at one of my favorite scenes, which had me shouting, "Do a bear roll!" multiple times in the theater. Let's take a look.
queen.
Without a doubt, one of the most epic scenes in this film, but that's not to say there aren't others. For example, when Bilbo, earmuffs for those of you that haven't read the book or seen the movie, finds himself in the Lonely Mountain and finds himself face to face with Smaug, the animation gives new life to those who imagined what Smaug should have looked like while reading the book. I'm not the biggest fan of spiders either, so my skin crawled just a little bit during the scene with the giant spiders, as you might imagine, but relieved when not only did Bilbo get the ambush on ones that he could kill, but also the moment when he named his sword Sting. Super epic, feel-good moment. On top of that, the epic fight between the adventurers and Smaug made me think that while they were going to wrap this up in 2 films, I was very relieved when it went into a 3rd one, and I compliment Peter Jackson on his choice to end it where he decided to leave it high and dry. On that note, we'll be right back with Mary Eiken for this week's weather, but first, let's take a quick break. Stay tuned to WMCM's Week in Review.
Hey, can't find what you're looking for? What? You can find what you're looking for and more at WMCM. WMCM TV has plenty of shows you can view at your pleasure. There's Profile, where we interview people throughout the community. Or if you like sports, we have Sports Talk Live and Sports Scene. And if you're into celebrity gossip, that's why we have Afternoon Delight.
Well, that all looks great, but I'm on a computer, not a TV. I bet you guys don't have a way for me to watch this stuff on a computer.
Oh, we have that covered too. Just go to WMCMTV.com for all the updates.
Wow, that solves all my problems. Thanks, WMCM Genie.
Welcome back to WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Mary Eiken with the weather. Tonight we're going to have a low of 36, but we've been enjoying a high of a 64 and some beautiful sun. Tomorrow there's going to be a high of 67 and a low of 46 with winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour. On Saturday we're going to get our first glimpse of those real April showers with some rain with a high of 65 and a low of 45. And then on Sunday, we have a little bit more light rain, a high of 51 and a low of 31. And now here's Tia Vanderhei with this week's interview.
Hello, I'm here with WMCM's very own Kristen Robey, who is a part of Colleges Against Cancer, teamed up with the American Cancer Society to put on Relay for Life, taking on tomorrow night in the Rec Center. Can you tell me about your partnership with the American Cancer Society and how your involvement got started?
Yeah, well, I started with the American Cancer Society when I was young. I was in 4-H when I was 8, and I've been part of Relay for Life since then. And once I transferred to lacrosse my sophomore year, I got involved with Colleges Against Cancer and became a part of the sponsorship committee. And this year and last year, I've actually been the sponsorship chair, so I've been in charge of receiving donations from local community businesses and just trying to get the ball rolling for how we can get money taken care of, like the entertainment and things like that. So we work with the American Cancer Society, and we have a representative that comes to each one of our meetings on a weekly basis, and we work with her. Her name's Abby, and she's new this year, but she's doing very well, getting her foot in the door and like communicating very well with what we need to get done. But it's great because we have them to work through, but also like having the opportunity to find a cure for cancer.
Now, I know one of the main missions for Relay for Life is providing hope in a time of tragedy and helping to finish the fight that individuals have lost their battle to. Can you tell me what motivated you to get involved?
Sure. What motivated me to get involved in Colleges Against Cancer and become a part of Relay for Life was the impact that I have had, like what cancer has impacted my life, and not only my life, but other people that I know. So, for instance, my grandma passed away about a year ago from lung cancer, And a year and a half ago, my great aunt passed away, my uncle, the list goes on. And I know so many people, whether it be community members or friends, that have been affected by cancer, and I just want to see an end to it because it's such a deadly disease that takes too many too soon.
I completely agree. I've lost family members to cancer myself, and I believe everyone can relate to having a loved one, a friend, or someone that they know that has been affected. Cancer is a broad term for about 100 different diseases, and all it starts with is an abnormal cell that continuously grows to a point where they can't control it. For someone that hasn't been to Relay for Life, again, this is taking place tomorrow evening at the Rec. Can you elaborate on the specific events that are going to be happening throughout the night?
Yeah, well, as Tia mentioned, the event starts tomorrow and it's at 6 p.m. So the event goes from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. It's 12 hours long. It does seem a little bit long, but the purpose of that is just so that you kind of get the experience of what it is like to become or like have cancer. So people are continuously worn out after all the chemo and the radiation that they have to go through. But staying at the event 12 hours kind of gives you a feel of what it potentially would be like just to be so worn out all the time. And the event, like I said, starts at 6 p.m. We have an opening ceremony, and then as the night goes on, we have a fight back ceremony. And with that, we just try to encourage people to fight back and find a cure, continue to raise money, and continue to get the word out, whether it be advocacy or, you know, just allowing people to get tested early, just with all the different kinds of cancers there are, just making them aware of that. And then last but not least, we have the luminaria ceremony, so honoring and remembering those who have had cancer with the little paper bags with little fake candles inside, just lighting up and giving people a little gist of how many people are affected by cancer just through the 600 people that do participate in our Relay for Life, not just the world, So.
Fantastic. And with the luminary ceremony, I know people can sponsor and provide money to benefit a relative, someone they've lost, in remembrance. So you don't have to necessarily be a part of the event to give back and donate. Also, there is a survivors portion. Yes. There's total different courses that happen throughout the night. You touched on the opening ceremony, there's a closing ceremony, the luminary part, but there's a survivors lap. Can you expand on that?
Yeah, so before anyone that's involved in the participants, they cannot start walking around the lap, which is essentially what Relay for Life is about. You continuously walk around the lap that's in the Rec upstairs, and it doesn't have to be you the entire time, but someone on your team should be walking the entire time just to show your support. And before we can do that, we ask the survivors to take the first lap just to honor and remember them and dedicate this event to them.
Fantastic. See, there's logistics, rules, and regulations that go into this event, lots of planning, but it's fun. It brings light to a serious and emotional topic for many. There's raffles going on and fun events throughout the night. You said there was volleyball?
Yes, volleyball, racquetball, I believe there's dodgeball. There's so many different activities that the Entertainment Committee has put on. The Entertainment Chair has actually been the chair for 4 years, so she knows what she's doing. She knows what people like, all that good stuff. But I don't know, the theme baskets is probably what gets to me just because that's what I'm in charge of. I'm in charge of the sponsorship, and the theme baskets is something that I put together and take a lot of time in. So it's a great opportunity. A lot of the baskets that I assembled, I think there was roughly 30, and each is valued about $40. So you can win gift cards from local businesses, T-shirts, a massage. It's great.
Fantastic. Well, again, that event will be taking place tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the Rec. I will actually be emceeing the opening ceremony alongside our current Miss Lacrosse Oktoberfest. Come out and support a wonderful event. Kalon will be right back with sports, but first we're going to take a look at Perfect Pets.
Make a toast with 9-week-old Chardonnay. Watch out though, even though this kitten's classy, she's a tad bit sassy. Meet Finley, a fine pit bull mix of 10 months, who loves his chew toys and is always on the run. Lose your marbles? Well, meet Marble. This cat of 10 months will bring back your senses in no time. Meet Davy, an ecstatic Chihuahua mix of only 3 years. He loves to play, and he'll keep you going all day long.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. A 4-year letter winner for the Eagles, Ashton May was the epitome of UWL track and field. In her 4 years as a student athlete, she earned 10 NCAA All-America honors, along with a second-place finish in both the long and triple jump at the Outdoor Nationals. After graduating from the university in 2010, May served as an assistant track and field coach until 2012. Tragically, Ashton May passed away in September of 2012. Each year, the Eagles' men's and women's track and field teams open up their outdoor season in a meet now named in her honor. The Ashton May Invitational was held this last Saturday at Veterans Memorial Complex. The men's team finished in first place with 200 team points, 41 points ahead of second-place finisher UW-Eau Claire. UWL individual champions include Grant Havard in both the discus and hammer throws, Evan Ross in the 800-meter run, David Stillen in the 1,500-meter run, and Andrew Rollman in the 3,000-meter hurdles. The Lady Eagles and the 3,000-meter hurdles Rollman also took the 4x100-meter relay with Matt Adams, Sam Smith, Peyton Hansen, and Joe Kinnicky. The Lady Eagles finished in first place with 329 team points. Winona State University finished in second with 104 points, UW-Eau Claire third with 103. The women's team finished the day with 10 individual titles. On the track, the Eagles' Jamie Ludwigson captured the 200-meter dash and 100-meter hurdles. Meg Heafy won the 100-meter dash, while Shannon Klein took the 400-meter dash and 400-meter hurdles. Other winners included Alyssa Luker and Lisa Rydeen in the 1,500-meter run and 3,000-meter steeplechase, respectively. The foursome of Bailey Alston, Laura Musea, Maggie Slatter, and Courtney Purcell were victors in the 4x400-meter relay. The Eagles had 3 winners in field events, including Alston in triple jump, Kayla Ashland in the high jump, and Katrina Fuchs tying for first in pole vault. Both the men's and women's teams look to carry their momentum into their next meet this Saturday, April 12th, at UW-Platteville. The UW lacrosse softball team continues a strong 2014 campaign. The Eagles split a doubleheader at Gustavus Adolphus College Tuesday afternoon at Hollingsworth Field. The Eagles defeated the Gusties in an opener by the score of 3-2. Down 2-1 in the 7th, UWL's Emily Holdorf led off the inning by drawing a walk. Alicia Faber then followed with a base hit single. Holdorf and Faber would soon score on a Gustavus throwing error, allowing the Eagles to take a 3-2 lead, a lead they would not surrender. Jesse Kerrigan earned the win for UWL, pitching 7 innings, allowing 6 hits and striking out 1 batter. Unfortunately, it was a different story in the nightcap as Gustavus' Hannah Hecox held the Eagles scoreless, pitching 7 innings, allowing only 3 hits and striking out 4. The Gusties were able to muster 1 run, winning the game 1-zip. Holdorf, Faber, and Lindsay Sheehan each had 1 hit in the contest. Despite the loss, the Eagles returned home with an impressive 16-4 record. They return to action today at 3 p.m. at North Campus Field against UW-Whitewater. And one final note, UWL's Kim Blum has been selected the West Region Administrator of the Year by the National Association of Collegiate Gymnastics Coaches. Blum has served at UWL for the past 10 years. 9 of those years she served as Associate Athletic Director. In year 10, she now works as Deputy Director of Athletics. Her responsibilities include advising UWL's Director of Athletics, Josh Whitman, along with a bevy of other tasks. The award will be presented at the NACGCW National Convention held May 12th through the 14th in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's all for this week's sports, and we'll kick it to a break.
Hey, can't find what you're looking for?
What?
You can find what you're looking for and more at WMCM. WMCM TV has plenty of shows you can view at your pleasure. There's Profile, where we interview people throughout the community. Or if you like sports, we have Sports Talk Live and Sports Scene. And if you're into celebrity gossip, that's why we have Afternoon Delight.
Well, that all looks great, but I'm on a computer, not a TV. I bet you guys don't have a way for me to watch this stuff on a computer.
Oh, we have that covered too. Just go to WMCMTV.com for all the updates.
Wow, that solves all my problems. Thanks, WMCM Genie.
Well, thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. Make sure to join us next week, Thursday at 4:30, right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Cable Channel 989.